Hey there, it's Tracy Jones. Welcome to Landverse AI. We are so excited that you joined us and that you made an amazing decision. Wanted to give you a quick overview of what you're looking at when you first get into this and see if we can get you set up on a couple of quick wins. So, when you first log in your email, you should have a login. Go down here to the bottom and put in that login. It's easy to sign in with Google. And if you do sign in with Google, you would just use your whatever your regular password is. Okay, this will bring you to the dashboard. The first thing you're looking at right here is some things to get you started to help you know where to go. So, how can we help you today? Are you working on a potential listing and you need to pull comps? It's giving you the AI tool where to go to. Are you working on a potential listing and need to do some research on the land? Then you would go to Dirt Map. So in this platform, you'll see some tips to kind of guide you to get you going in the right direction. Once you've used this platform and you already know exactly where you want to go, what you want to do, if you scroll down just a little bit further, you can go directly to the AI tools. We have one for one of my personal favorite ones, if you've never joined us on a call, is the Ideal Land Client Builder. This is where all of your campaigns start, all of your decision making starts, where you find out who's in your market, who's buying, who's selling, what are their what do they want, what are they concerned about, how can you get a leg up to add some value. You'll be able to find that here. If you've got a special property, maybe you've got a parcel of land, you just got the listing, or maybe it's a listing that's been sitting too long and you need some fresh ideas of who your buyer is, you can do all that in here. Then there's Comp Stacker. With Comp Stacker, it is made specifically for rural markets where you can find those hard to find properties without you having to spend a whole bunch of time researching to find them. For marketing, you've got Scout AI. This is where all the magic happens. You've got your listing descriptions, your brochure writer, your postcards for your direct mail campaigns, your email marketing writer, whatever you need writing for, ideas for, game plans for, it literally will give you that information. For research, instead of spending hours trying to comb through records, trying to figure out, what you need for the property, we have Dirt Map. With Dirt Map, it pulls all of the county and state governmental websites into one place where you can put either the parcel ID in or you can put some information about the property, and it's going to give you a quick overview of with links to different places where you need to research. So uh, maybe it's flood zones they need to know about, county records to get those tax records. Whatever it is, it's going to tell you. If you have an assistant or a junior, or if you are new to land brokerage, this will help you a lot. It keeps a lot of those mistakes from happening because sometimes if you're new or you've got an assistant who is new to this market that's helping you, it's very difficult for them to know immediately every place they need to check to get you the information that you need for that property. And that's what Dirt Map is here for, to help you with that. For prospecting and communication, you've got Outreach Pro. Outreach Pro is your all in one spot for any type of communication. Maybe you are going to send a letter out to all the landowners in a certain region to see if they're interested in getting a valuation. It will write it for you. Or if you have a difficult conversation that you need to have, and you're not quite, whether that's with a team member, a client, you need to do it tactfully, you're not quite sure what to say, how to say it, maybe your brain's just going too fast, you don't have time to stop and think about it, you can go into Outreach Pro and it will write everything for you, from communications to your team members, your VAs, to client campaigns, email campaigns. When you think Outreach Pro, if you're doing any kind of outreach, any kind of communication, that's where you want to start, because that's like having your assistant in a box that writes flawlessly and knows exactly what to say. And then this cool little tool here, Scout Snapper. If you have ever taken in a listing and it was rainy season and you could not get to the property to get the photographs, with Scout Snapper, it will create those visuals for you that are very similar to what land looks like, that land may look like in whatever season it is, where you can use that. And you can use that for your marketing, you can use it for to get your listing going while you're able to, get back to the property or whatever it is causing that block. So you've got these 6 tools here, and they're right there sitting on the dashboard. You've got a few tutorials, like a dirt map if you want to see what it's all about, that you can check out here. Calculators. In the resource section, you'll find a lot of cool things that can make your analysis flow a lot smoother. So with your deal calculators, you've got your maps from topo, soil, flood, all your GIS maps. You can grab them right here. Connect to FEMA, you're good to go. If you need to figure out distance to major points, you've got a quick thing here. You don't have to just go into Google, while you can work through it right here inside of Landverse AI. And then you've got this great one here, land use generator. If you've been in this for a long time and you really know the land, you may know immediately exactly when you go see a seller what that land could be used for, some ideas for subdividing, but maybe you're operating outside of your market, your normal market, or maybe you just need some fresh ideas or you're new. In the land use generator, you can click on here and it's going to give you some information. These are all quick resources that you can use to move forward. And it looks like these two right here might be reversed, so we need to get that tweaked. So you've got a mineral rights split visualizer. There's all kinds of things that you can use in here to handle your deals and to do it quickly. We do have a marketing center. We have a stock image library that has these are all copyright free, royalty free images that you can use. If you We are uploading these on a regular basis. If you don't see what you are looking for, something that's for your region, you can fill out a request and ask for us to upload them for you. We'll give you a batch of 5 to 7 to get you through what you need, and then we'll focus on putting those into the library for you. Now, this is where you may want to start today. We have 2 books that was written by one of our founders, Ross Jones. They're available on, if you want a physical book, they're available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. You can, just go order it and get the physical copy. But as a member of Landverse AI, you have access to the digital version of this for free. So this is your prompt playbook. This is your game plan. If you don't have a strong understanding of AI for land brokerage, then you'll want to start right here with the Landverse AI for land brokers. It's a beginner's guide to Landverse AI that gives you a step-by-step on how to use AI to save time when listings and grow your land business. It also helps you use each one of these tools thoroughly. It gives you a good head start. So if you're new to all of this, you may want to start by downloading the digital copy or ordering your physical copy, whatever it is that you like, and that'll get you rolling. Couple things you'll want to see up here. This is also, you can get to the tools straight from the navigation menu. Once you're familiar and know what you want, you might want to take a look around and check out different ones. We have something new that's opening in, just depending on when you see this video, it's opening in January. We're super excited about this. This is our AI Academy, where you'll hear Ross talk about this more. You'll get an email about this, or if you join us for office hours, you'll get to talk and hear about this a little bit more. This is a course where you can work through every area of your business with AI to completely accelerate. So that's something that's available to you as a member. This is a paid course, so we would get you a promo code so that you can use this. Social Fuel, we're crazy excited about Social Fuel around here. Social Fuel is a brand new platform that we have just launched. Social Fuel is where you can have, we have a library of posts made specifically for land brokers, commercial real estate. We have some luxury. We have different, depending on what your niche is, there's posts in here that you can either have access to our scheduler, where you can choose from the library of posts, post them across Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, wherever you post, or we have a done for you service also. These are premium add-ons that we have, so check that out if that's something that you need. But let's say you're new right now to this and you want to just get started on focusing you just want to put a couple posts up or two where we have our, see these posts right here. You do get that we do have access to 50 free posts that they come complete with captions where you can just download it and use it if you wanted to get started today on doing some posting. And that the free posts are included in your membership. All right. All the cool upgrades that we've got, no, I'm sorry, not all the cool resources we have here that are all free to you. We've got a blog that has a lot of land broker tips. You've got your calculators, the playbooks that we looked at. This is where you would find some resources. If there's something that you would like to see us add, something that you're like, this would be really helpful if I had this kind of checklist or something, feel free to reach out to us through the site as a feature request, and we'll see what we can do about making that happen for you. We do have a Land Brokers Edge podcast that comes out weekly. So you'll see updates here where we give, um, there's case studies, there's tips, there's what's working, there's what's not. There's special guests that work in the land brokerage field. So this first one right here, you'll want to check out if it tells you, what AI actually does for you as a land broker and what it doesn't. So you'll want to check that out and make sure that you follow so you'll get a notification whenever a new one is out. Okay, so this is Landverse AI in a nutshell. These are your blogs, and we update those on a regular basis. This is your Landverse AI in a nutshell. Where you'll want to start is go download your digital copy of AI, Landverse AI for land brokers, so that you can get started on getting an understanding, and check out some of the AI tools. And remember, you can do that by just going to the dashboard, which is right here, and go in and check some of these things out and see what you can do. We'll send you a schedule of the next class and when office hours. The next office hours are. We do them once a week, towards the end of the week. So I'll get you that so that you can reach out. Meanwhile, if something comes up, you're working in this and maybe it's something major, you've got a big deal. If we can, we're happy to help you if you want to reach out through an email, but office hours is where you can get the most support. So super excited that you're here. If there's anything that we can do to help you, please let us know, and we will talk with you soon.